Welcome to Crosstalk, the podcast where business stories don't just get told, they come alive. This is your front row seat to the incredible journeys that shape thriving businesses and ministries. Every episode, we sit down with inspiring business owners, ministry leaders, and artists to uncover their beginnings, the story behind their brand, and their vision for the future. It's all about real conversations, genuine insight, and a whole lot of inspiration.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm David Madera, your host, fellow entrepreneur, and biggest fan of a good success story. This week, we have a very special bonus episode, which was recorded during my conversation with Dr. Annie Cullen. And after our conversation was finished, she actually helped walk me through how to do watercolor painting. So enjoy this short little 20 or so minute bonus episode of her teaching me how to do art.
But yeah, so in there, yep, get it in there. You're mixing up a lot of this color because we're going to be using it.
Okay.
And so then, yeah, just get some more, get it in the well. That's good. Yeah. You loaded up your brush, get it in a little more in water, just get a little more flowing and going up in here. Yeah, get some of that in there now. There you go. So it's like watercolor is all about water ratio to paint ratio.
Okay.
Then you're going to clean your brush off and you're going to activate the brown.
Okay.
And you're going to get the brown in here to make this a muted green.
Okay.
So we're making a muted green. It'll look like this.
All right. And then do the same thing.
Yep. With the brown, get it all up in there. And then you're going to get it in the green. So you're getting a lot of brown. You can watch what I do. I'm getting a big puddle. I'm getting it up in there, and then I'm cleaning my brush. I'm grabbing my green, and I'm getting it up in there. And I'm going to mix. And I want it to be more green than brown. It's going to be muted. It's going to be a muted green. It's going to be pretty. There you go. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. And you can add more water to it or less. It's up to, it'll just be solid. It's good. It's all good stuff. Then you're going to start the same process and you're going to you're going to do black and green and just shoot it in this well. Don't worry about the color that's already in it. So you can start with green, you can start with black, and you just want it to be a really deep green.
Okay.
Like a darkest. I actually mixed a lot of it, which is kind of silly. Didn't need to, but yeah. And I think we'll be ready to go. I think we're rock and roll. I like to pre-mix. I'm just looking at what I want to have this do now. Yep, the black. Perfect. I'm going to get us clean water.
All right.
We're going to need it. I hate these water cups because they're so shallow. I thought I ordered deeper ones, so I have to go dig through my supply closet because I know they're in there. Okay. Fresh water. All right.
Okay.
So,
when you're more green in that.
I think you're good.
Is it?
Yeah, I think you're good. That's beautiful. Put it in the dirty water and clean your brush. Where the goal is to kind of clean it. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just, get that schmutz drawn off there. Okay. And then we're going to paint just with clean water.
Okay.
Like what? And what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top and you're just going to paint with some clean water. Because we're going to do what's called painting wet into wet.
Now mine still has some color in it. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to, actually, I'm really glad that happened because it's going to be pine trees up close and we're going to make it darker. And it's good to turn unintended things into intentional things.
All right.
So clean off your brush more, give it some swirls, get up in there. And then with this water, start painting from top to like midway, from up here to down. So there's water.
So I shouldn't have been doing it there?
I don't want to say that because we're coming back, but that was not the direction. That was not the direction.
Now is it the direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
So like this way?
Yep.
All right.
There you go. Yep, cover it, saturate it. Don't overthink it. You're just getting the paper wet. It's all good. And then I'll show you what we're going to do.
And only going about halfway?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to love this part. You're going to be like, this is magical. It's magical forest. Misty is going to start to happen.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. So I feel like what you have is pretty good.
Okay.
So while it's damp, while the paper's all damp, you're going to then get your brush into the green-brown color. Just get some on your brush. It doesn't have to be crazy. And you'll notice the brush comes to like a point, which is kind of cool. I'll show you what we're going to do. You're just going to start at the top. Just make a line or two where we're going to make the middle of pine trees, and we're going to start to add pine tree texture. This is background trees, so they look fuzzy and blurry because they're further away. And now you're just going to make some pine tree type lines coming out of it. It's going to feel like, what am I doing right now? But I promise you it's going to be fine. Oh, I like that. They're going to look a little fuzzy. Some of it might, it all depends on how damp and wet the paper is. Don't overthink it. It's all good. Okay. Just kind of release it.
Now I'm getting the thin lines. Okay.
Release control. And yeah, just think like you can also, do you mind if I paint on top?
No.
You can angle them.
Okay.
Down. You can have some go straight out, angle some down. Mine are kind of fuzzy and all around. And then decide to maybe put like, you can add a few more if you want, wherever you want. It's as Bob Ross says, it's your world. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Okay. But yeah, so just let the trees do tree things, and it's all good stuff. I like that. I like what you have going on. Then you're going to, after you do that side of the tree, I'm just going to get mine ready, and I'll show you what we're going to do next. We're going to be creating an illusion.
Ooh.
Yes, it's an illusion. So what that means is we're going to be getting some, a little bit of that green on your brush, the same green, but a little more water. I'll show you. So I'm using the green, but I'm getting like a little more water. It's okay if it's really watery.
Okay.
And you're just kind of, you're basically like adding some atmosphere where it meets your trees. So you're just kind of wetting it. Okay. Like just across, like you're going across the paper. You see how I'm kind of going across it at the base, like, so your line can go like at the base of the trees.
Okay.
Like as you're creating like a little illusion of mountainy thingies happening. I'm just adding more in here. It's just like fun. Yeah, and just drag it and get more water on your brush. There you go. To lighten the green a little bit. And just drag it around, yeah. And come up to meet the base of your trees. It'll kind of make it feel like they're in the, it'll end up feeling kind of misty and like far away as we go. Yeah. And then you can get more water, and this, where you have hard edges, you want to try to like blend it out and make it less hard of an edge and more of like, so with watercolor, it's all about ratio of water to the amount of color on a brush and edges.
Gotcha.
Nice. I like how soft your edge is. That's awesome. That's what you want to do. And then we're going to rinse and repeat some tree action. So while this is wet, and you can have fun with some color. You don't have to stick to the same green we've been using, but you want to just plop in some more, and you can go from where it's wet to where it's dry. See how it's going to do that?
Yeah.
I didn't ask your permission. I just painted on your art. That's an art teacher no-no, but I got the vibe that it would be welcome, so I did it.
I give you full permission for the rest of our session
to
do this.
Because if I didn't think that would have went well, I never would have done that. But I was like, he'll be fine with that. But normally I ask permission first. I just don't YOLO on people's art. So just like, It's a thing. Yeah, exactly. Just keep it flowing and going. Notice how where it's dry, the edges become more solid. That's good because it means they're moving out of the fog. You know how fogs, it doesn't cover everything, and you can see some things, and then other things it's like, oh my gosh, where is it? So yeah, you can kind of do it like that.
Okay, it's just...
Hey. Oh yeah, no worries. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Okay.
And so then you just kind of go in and you get all the edges. Nice, that's awesome. That looks good. What are you thinking while you're doing it?
I'm starting to see the trees now, which is good, I guess.
That's good, yeah. You're doing it. We're gonna start using the darkest green after we're done with these trees.
Okay.
Just so you know that for your own mental of what's coming next, because knowing what's coming next is helpful sometimes. I think.
I agree.
So you know like where you're going with it. What do you think one of my Wellness Wednesdays should be? You can think and paint.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to do.
So today's was on waking up early. Last week you did gratitude.
I have a list compiled. I'm just curious what you think about.
Excuse me. Are these trash?
No.
Okay.
Thank you for asking. Sorry I didn't specify that. I know. I'll try to do. Yeah, I know, especially in here. I'll do better with that for you.
It's all good.
I really like this area. I think it's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like how they're wispy pine needles. It's cool. It's good stuff.
Oh, I need to make more paint.
I like to use 2 water cups when I paint because the one is really dirty water and then the one is clean, and it's just really nice to have the option because it does affect things. Paying attention to those tiny little details is what sets work apart. So, I like, after you do that little part of the tree, to use the darkest. I'm just going to kind of. So the tree row in the front is the tallest because it's the closest to us. So it's going to be like more massive. This is fun because you could use like the whole brush and really get like more expressive with it. And I might even throw in some more black. Oh, we're going to get really crazy with it. It'll be great. It's like crazy. Yeah, I like how you're mixing more color. That's awesome. That's kind of what you want to do. Mine got like really, really nuts over here, but I don't hate it because it's expressive. It's meant to be, you got to let go a little bit. The one thing about learning how to watercolor paint is that you do have to relinquish some control at first. And that's the thing. People always think of watercolor as just the super flowy medium. So the fact that I paint so highly detailed is like what people go, what? But I like it like that.
I can see why. It is nice.
Thanks. But yeah, so I'm like throwing in the you can make noises while you paint. Kids do it. I don't know why adults get so self-conscious. So yeah, that's awesome. Whenever you want, feel free to put in some big trees that overlap or go on top of things that you already have, because I'm even like going back in and I'll like swirl around some of this just to like give it some moody. Hey, Elaine.
I already was over there.
Oh, yeah, I was just
Yeah.
blabbering.
Oh, it's okay, but yeah, she still franked asleep.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, yeah, she told me.
Yeah. That's okay, that's okay, yeah. Yeah, so she,
How was your day?
Oh, it was pretty good, pretty good. We took the drawing kids outside,
That's awesome.
which was nice.
It's the best time to get them out now.
Yeah, we won't have many days like this.
Yeah, I know.
The only problem,
I'm jealous.
I took my class out yesterday, and they would have worked gophers because there's like so many kids in there with ADHD. So
Yeah.
it was like literally, like this, oh, squirrel! I mean, literally a squirrel.
Oh, it's okay that this is on here.
So I was like, I told them before.
I love it. This is content right now.
I'm hoping it's not a train wreck.
Yeah, right.
It's wrong. Unhinged.
So,
I love what you're doing with these. Make the trees like big, like give them some like big pines, big pines,
Big pines.
big pine energy. There you go. There you go. Yeah. It's awesome. You just gotta like go in and flow it. I say this stuff. I'm treating you like I do my teenagers.
I can tell just a little bit.
Yeah, I'll literally just do that. It's just
It comes out. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I can't even help it. They love it. They know they love it. I tell them all the time. I'm like, you love that. I'm a weirdo. I'm gonna grab a paper towel.
Right. So I'm thinking that.
So paper towels are awesome because you can dab it and pick up things where you don't want it.
Oh, yeah.
I think what you're doing is really, really nice. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I like how solid the color you're getting. One way to improve it would be to have a more range of darks to lights. So maybe get a little more black and put it in there with some green, make it a little punchier.
Okay.
It's called increasing the value. The value is the range of light to dark. You have a lot of the same type of green, so you can add in just don't hesitate to get right in the well. You can even just take whatever you have and put it right on the paper. You don't have to be crazy like bold like that, but yeah, just to give it some depth. And you don't have to put it uniform. You can kind of plop it organically into some spaces and then leave other spaces go. Yeah. And you can what I do too sometimes is when I'm painting nature is I think about the texture of the actual thing. And then I try to emulate that direction when I use my brush, or I try to think about if I were putting my hand over that surface, how would it feel?
Mhm.
And I try to emulate that in the texture quality of my brush, which is kind of an interesting mind game to do. It's just fun. I like how you have, I love this space here. I think that we could have went a little blurrier with these guys, but I like what you have. With this, I would say wisp it.
Okay.
I'm just going into your brown one. Give some darker moments. Maybe let some darker moments happen among the lighter ones. It doesn't all have to be uniform. There you go. That's looking good. I feel like you're getting freer with your mark making.
I'm trying.
You are. I could tell. I feel like you're trying to be very making sure everything's accurate, but you're releasing. It's good. I like your mark making. You'll have to see what is it your son?
Daughter.
Your daughter. You'll have to see what your daughter thinks about it. Be hey.
Yeah. She was really excited. She loves.
I bet she loves to watercolor. Most kids do.
I don't know how often she gets to do it, but
It's fun. Yeah, this is fun. I love that you have these darks because now what you're having is some of the depth. So sometimes like up close, you're making it like more detailed and darker, and then far away it's lighter, which is awesome. That's what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
Welcome to
So here's the good news.
high school.
That's on green, which is AI canceling, so it's literally only picking us up, so you're fine.
Yeah, this is awesome though. I really like it. I like the colors you're getting.
You said kind of like mesh in here more.
Yeah, you can water it down and just like it's like just meant as like anywhere that you feel like you want to throw in some extra medium value, like among them in the background. And I like what you have going on. And I think that if your painting was my painting, I might go on the edges
Try to
and
get
then
them to
maybe
fuzz it a little bit more.
just add just a little bit. I don't think I wanted that. There you go. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's the essence and the impression of pine trees, and a little closer, a little more layers, details, brush strokes that are visible, that are hard edged, and then in the back, just more softer. And then you get the illusion that it is a little further away, which is awesome. And we did this in not much time. If once you learn the different techniques, you could do a really cool painting in more time and really take your time with it. And it'd be cool too. So watercolor is a great medium because you can travel with it. It cleans up easy. It dries fast. That's why people do in plein air paintings, which is French for in the plein air, painting outside, where you paint based on just looking at the nature and observing, which is awesome. I think that looks really good. And then it's up to you if you want to add any other washes of color where there's white paper. I think for mine, I feel like good. I like what I have.
Yeah. I do feel like there's awkward white space like right there.
Yeah, for yours, you could either fill in just some like essence of green, like just some green, so that there's a suggestion, like hint of trees in there. You could go like bold. It's up to you. I'll move my water cup so you have space. Awesome. I like how you're just going for it. That's what you have to do. I remember the first watercolor painting I did was a donut.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a donut. It wasn't very good.
You're saying that, so I'm going to assume it was still pretty good.
No, it wasn't. It was really bad. Like it really was. Like the icing, it was the worst donut to pick because it was vanilla icing. So I had to leave the white of the paper and then somehow create shadows on it and then do the colorful sprinkles, and it just looked like bad.
Do you have a copy of it?
Somewhere. I know I never threw it away. I wanted to be able to remember because I love donuts and I was upset with myself that I ruined my favorite thing. Yeah.
I would love for you to find it if you ever do.
Okay.
To see that.
Okay. It was donuts and headphones. It was my headphones with a donut. It was a still life. The headphone, but the donut was so bad. The headphones weren't good either. I picked complicated things for my first watercolor painting. I should have just like tried to paint a sphere. Yeah, I love what you're doing with that. Because you're dragging it out and you're doing wet on wet and you're leaving the green intermix, which is good because like you're focusing on the color part, you're thinking about your edges, and then you're considering all the different parts. I think that's good. That's really cool. I like what you have. And this is the first time that you're watercolor painting?
Yeah. Probably
And
at least in
since
a
you
very
were
long time.
like little.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think you did great. I'm serious. Because look, you have wet on wet, you have hard edges in areas that are up close, you have a range of value, you have some fuzzy things happening back here. I commend you. I think you did good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Am I ready to be Picasso or?
You're yourself. So that's what's more important, I think. Yeah. Thank you for letting me have the opportunity.
My pleasure. Thank you for teaching me. This was fun.
Yeah, no problem. It's awesome.
Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Crosstalk. I hope that today's episode left you feeling inspired and ready to take on your own journey. If you liked today's episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and drop us a like. It helps us reach more people just like you and helps us grow as well. And I'd love to hear what you think. So go ahead and drop a comment down below of what your favorite takeaway was from this week's episode, and let us know who you'd like to see on the podcast next. And you're not going to miss next week's episode, so stay tuned. I promise it's something special for you. So until then, remember that our community thrives when local business succeeds. Until next time.